Without further ado, if you are in the mood to laugh, you're in for a treat. We have a comedian by the name of Shane Webb. Ladies and gentlemen, Shane Webb.
I was going to come early to prepare and figure out what I was going to say, but I ran into some complications on the way here. It sounds like my ears have popped on this thing. Did you have that problem? It's like weird sound. Maybe because I'm drunk. But anyway, I was on my way here from Brighton, and you guys are easy. It's going to be really awesome. Don't have to impress you. And I was gonna come early and prepare, and by the third stoplight from like Wick Street is at Cambridge Street. Third stoplight just stopped for a long fucking time, and I had to pee pretty bad. And then by the second, did I say third? By the fourth stoplight, I had to put my hand there to hold the pee-pee inside. So then I'm like wiggling to keep it in. And these guys come up, knock on the door. There's like 3 of them. And I've never had that happen before, so I roll the window down, and they're like, dude, can we get a ride up the street? Like, I'm the fucking cab. And then he looks at where my hand is, and before he makes judgment, I yell, I gotta pee! And I slam on the gas, but the light was still red, and there was a car in front of me. So then I gotta get out of the car and exchange information with the person. By the time I stood up to get out of the car is when everything released. And the guys were holding their stomach laughing. I gotta flick them off. And then I gotta exchange information, go back home to change my pants, and then come back here. And that's why I'm late. I'm sorry. You guys are amazing. Wow. I'm really intimidated here. I see like the fucking Dresden dolls up there and the fucking human lines here tonight. After one of Ad Frank's songs, I heard somebody go, Swear to God. I shouldn't have been driving anyway because I got arrested for a DUI, which is driving under the influence. But I go to court next week. And I think it's kind of stupid because I was going pretty fucking slow. So if I hit anybody, it would have just been a tap. And it was like 3 a.m. And I don't know who's not drunk and driving at that hour. So I figured I'd propose a new law to be passed, along with the legalized marijuana passage, that we, start a law where we can drink and drive between the hours of like 2 and 4. I don't see how that's a problem. Because everybody's shit-faced and driving except for trucks. But who's going to fuck with a truck? It's huge. Speaking of which, I know for a fact half of you are high. So you get this joke. That I got high last night. And I figured shit out. I figured out what was wrong with America and the world and how we're all controlled by the government. And I figured out a solution to it. No, I forgot it because I was high. I don't nutrition?
Yeah, hemp protein, hemp seed oil, sustainable living.
That's going to fix the government? Oh, it's the guy with the neon jacket. Oh. I took my glasses off so I couldn't see you guys, and I wouldn't be intimidating in case I bombed. So I'll tell you a couple more stories. Bear with me, I'm shit-faced. I had a dream the other night, not like Martin Luther King, just my dream. That I tried to beat the crap out of my mom for trying to medically prove that I masturbated with a hot dog. You all know that girl. I know somebody that knows that girl. My mom sent me to the hospital to medically document it. And then but she figured this out because she found a sesame seed on my sheets. So she took a Polaroid of it. And in my dream, the Polaroid was this fucking big. And she held it up and she goes, my daughter fucking masturbated with a hot dog. And I know this because she has a sesame seed on her sheets. And I come out in my hospital gown and I smack her upside the head. And I say, you mean woman? What hot dogs have sesame seeds on them? And if there were any, why would I masturbate with those? And then I woke up because I farted. It was really fucking awkward by yourself. But I had somebody next to me, which isn't common, but there was this Mexican busboy at the restaurant up the street who smelled like chili powder. And I love guacamole. So I brought him home. And then I farted in the middle of fucking sleeping. And that was really embarrassing. And so I look over and it looks like he's still sleeping, but I can't tell if he's just being polite. Because they're really polite in Mexico. And I got closer to see his breathing, because you can tell by the breathing, not by the eyes closed. So I was checking his breathing, and I get closer and closer, and that's when he wakes up. So his eyes bug out. It looks like I've been staring at him all morning. And I'm like, God damn it. I was just checking to see if you heard me fart. I wasn't staring at y'all, and I swear to God, I'm not psycho, I'm just gross. Then he looks more confused and scared the more I explain myself, and then I remember that he doesn't speak English. Yeah. So, since we're on the topic of masturbation, I got another story for you. My first masturbating experience was with my Cabbage Patch doll. His name, this isn't even a joke, his name was Patience. I've never said that one before, I just remember that detail. This is obviously a true story, not a joke anymore. So anyway, I gotta finish this story, don't I? So I got Patience with me, and my mom comes in to say goodnight, and I say, obviously something's going on because I pulled the sheets up, and I'm like, good night, and she knew something was going on, obviously private, and I guess she didn't have enough shit going on in her life. She was fucking her kids. So she sits down to say goodnight again, and then I'm like, good night, bye, and then she's like, what's under the sheets? I was like, nothing. So then we wrestled for a while. Her being a bigger bitch than me. Pulls out a naked Cabbage Patch doll. And then asked me, what's this all about? I'm from the South, by the way. That's true, too. So I had an accent then, said nothing. And she's like, well, what are you doing with them? And back and forth, nothing. What are you doing, nothing? You're doing something, nothing. And then finally I just give in. I'm kissing him. And then she's like, where did you learn that? I said, Cousin Billy. And then she laughed. What else can I tell you? Oh, can I tell you? I had a really good day today. I got my period today.
All right.
It's like winning the fucking lottery and you've been waiting a week for it. I thought I was pregnant. And I took like 3 pregnancy tests and I didn't believe them. So I was going to take my 4th and I'm on the bus to go to CVS to get the 4th pregnancy test because I'm convinced I'm pregnant. And I'm thinking, okay, first month, semester, whatever you call it. What do you call it? I didn't know that. Trimester. If you're drinking, you fuck the baby up a little bit. So I remember drinking a lot. I was like, this would be a great fucking joke on my parents, but I don't want to quit drinking, so I don't want to be pregnant. So anyway, now I've been drinking and I'm pregnant, and then I'm thinking, oh shit, my baby's retarded. And if it slipped past the drinking phase of it, then I'm sure karma's going to get me for all the times I make fun of retarded people. I hope I don't offend you guys. It's a secret. It's a dark secret. Like all-nighters looking up retards on the internet. Then I'm trying to backtrack. The last guy I slept with was like tall and outside a bar smoking. So I'm like, great, I got a retarded, alcoholic, out of control, addictive personality baby inside of me. I can't fucking afford